What's up, Facebook? It's Amanda Fisher from AmandaFisherCoaching.com. And you've seen me here a couple days in a row, but what I want to tell you is that I help moms explode the hell out of their self-confidence, right? With simple but powerful food and movement strategies to get them like rocking and feeling that happy place in their body again, in the least amount of time as possible. Basically, that means I want you to live your life and not focus on moving and eating all the damn time, right? In every single episode that is here with you on Facebook, I can promise you one thing. You will leave with a strategy or like a simple tip that you can implement today to simplify your approach to both moving your body and feeding yourself so that you can get out of the complication, get out of the stress of it all, and get back to rocking your happy place and exploding that self-confidence both in your body and in your mind. Cool? Because the two play off of each other, and it's super, super important. So you want to eat healthy, but you're like, I hate to cook. I freaking hate to cook. I don't want to cook. I don't want to learn how to cook. I'm not interested in cooking. And I don't have time to cook. Sometimes I might like to cook, but I don't freaking want to all the time, right? Yes. Awesome. Cool. Guess what? You can still be a healthy eater. You don't need to cook you don't even need to be Martha Stewart. You don't even need to be like a mediocre cook to eat healthy, okay? Today, I'm going to get you like the top hacks that we use all the time in our house that fall under the umbrella of healthy eating, where number one, we still like what we're eating. Number two, we still feel really satisfied from it, and there's a ton of health on our plate. And number three, we don't spend time preparing it. Cool? So that's what I'm getting with you today for. All right? So first and foremost, here's what I want you to understand. There is like, in healthy eating, right? Healthy eating is like an all-day affair. But it also doesn't mean every day for every meal, I only eat chicken and broccoli and whatever. That's disgusting, and that doesn't even sound like something I ever want to do in my life, right? Not that chicken's disgusting or broccoli, but that just seems very like bland to me, that combination, right? I want you to like eating. I want you to feel comfortable and feel satisfied from eating and feel like I am so proud of myself for the choices that I've just made to nourish my body. Cool? And so how I do that with moms is I kind of teach them a loose method called the power plate method, right? Which is something that I teach inside of one of my courses. And it's like the simplest approach on the planet, right? You literally don't have to count anything, and there's nothing to log in a food calculator app of some sort on your phone or whatever. It's this. It's a hunk of protein. It's a hunk of produce. It's a hunk of carbohydrate, the yummy stuff, right? The noodles and the bread that we all like love, right? That's just like the taste good stuff. And it's enjoyment on, I would say, every single plate, but most meals, right? I'm not super crazy about like that's a rule or it doesn't count. Right? So that's what I want you to know. When I think about healthy eating, I think about those four things, right? A hunk of protein, a hunk of produce, like a vegetable, a hunk of carbohydrate, and like let me enjoy that thing. Make it taste good, right? And so those things are what fall under healthy eating in my book, how I feed my family, how I feed myself, how I just ate lunch, and whatnot, right? So here's what I want you to know. That might feel like a lot. I don't want you to have to memorize that. If you want my like down and dirty, like quick nutrition 101 and those four categories and like how to do them, right? Comment cheat sheet and I'll get you my like one pager that will help you out building those meals for yourself, right? But now let's get to the important thing, why you're here. You don't want to be Martha Stewart. You still want to eat healthy. You don't want to have to cook everything, but you still want that health factor, that like productive, light feeling energy in your body, not feeling bogged freaking down from your meals, right? Steal these hacks right now. They're not even hacks. They're at the grocery store. Just go wander and find them, right? Number one, rotisserie chickens. Rotisserie chickens, rotisserie chickens, rotisserie chickens. My family friggin' loves those things, right? When you're like, when I'm in a crunch and I don't want to make something, or we don't want to make something, but we still want to eat really a decent meal, right? A healthy meal, something that's going to stay with us for a while and make us feel good. Girl, get your ass to the grocery store and get a rotisserie chicken. My family can kind of plug through one entire chicken on their own, right? So if I want leftovers, I'm probably going to have to buy 2. But you can make a super simple meal with a rotisserie chicken and a freaking salad kit, right? From the produce section. All you need to do is bring home the chicken, open up the salad kit, mix it up. You have protein and produce right there, right? And you can steam some minute rice, and now you have a carbohydrate. And that whole combination freaking tastes good, right? So we've met all 4 pieces or all 4 components of the power plate method. Hell yes, right? So that's done. Check that off the list. Rotisserie chickens, if you're not doing that right now, start doing it because it's delicious. You can also peel them apart for sandwiches, and that's cool too. I already gave you my other one, salad kits. We are like salad kit fans here, right? My husband likes the Southwesty ones. I like kind of any salad kit I can get my hands on, but literally it comes with everything that you need to make a salad inside of one container, and you didn't have to chop anything or buy extra things of dressing, right? You don't have to use everything that's inside of that salad kit if you don't want to, or if it feels like too much, right? But also somebody did the work of cutting up the salad stuff for you, and they packaged your dressing, and they put a little fun topping in there as well. Like, save some time, save some energy. Salad kits AF are your BFF friend. Flavored boxed rice. Hello, have you ever had like the cilantro lime rice by Rice-A-Roni? That makes regular ass tacos like bomb tacos, right? Or that makes like regular ass fajitas bomb fajitas, or it turns a fajita into a fajita bowl the next day. That rice is incredible. What other flavored rices could you get your hands on since that's kind of like your carbohydrate, right? How could you add that really, really easily, like steam that? You don't have to, you have to put it on the stove, but like all you do is mix it up and add water, right? What could you add to that to make yourself a really simple meal? I made fried rice here last week and I didn't even try. I literally made a Rice-A-Roni boxed rice thing. I threw in a whole bunch of frozen vegetables into a pan and I scrambled some eggs, and then when the rice was done I mixed it into that little scramble, and now I turned it into fried rice and added some soy sauce. I did not cook. I did not feel like I cooked. It was just done, right? Pre-cut, pre-washed produce. Yeah. You might pay a little bit more for it, right? You might pay a little bit more for the bag of sugar snap peas or snow peas or mini peppers or broccoli or whatever you can get your hands on at the grocery store. You also don't have to cut it or clean it or package it. It's just done for you, right? That is simple. You could put that all out on the table. You could add a little nice thing of dip to your table, and now everybody at your table has a vegetable choice that they can lean on, right? That you did not have to make. The last one, aside from the obvious, like fresh fruit in the produce section for sure, right? The last one is frozen vegetables. You can literally like toss those in the microwave and steam them. And if you are a roasting vegetable person, you love to roast vegetables, you can actually roast frozen vegetables in the oven. You just like one of those bags of like French style cut green beans or whatever, dump that onto a pan, add a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast the hell out of them at like 400 degrees for like 15-20 minutes until they're like not mushy, gross frozen vegetables, but they're like roasted vegetables and they taste incredible, right? Girl, we don't have to be cooking. We don't have to be Martha Stewart. There was once upon a time a cooking show on the Food Network called Semi-Homemade, where she made kind of some things and then she super charged her meals with like rotisserie chickens, with salad kits, with the pre-cut, pre-washed vegetables, with the frozen vegetables, with the flavored box rice that is so delicious called Rice-A-Roni, cilantro, and lime, right? Do yourself a favor. Figure out which components of a power plate meal you're missing. A hunk of produce, a hunk of protein, a hunk of carbohydrate, and the enjoyment factor. And how can you do those and find those and add those to your meals in ways that you do not have to make yourself? She was the best. She also drank all the leftover cooking booze. She totally did. She was the master at like making things taste good and not taking time, right? But still having a meal, which really, really rocked. Seriously, you guys, you can healthy eat your way through life and not have to make it this big, like, I have to cook, I have to meal plan, I have to be a master at all of this kind of stuff. You can do yourself a solid and just get a little bit sneakier at grocery shopping and have somebody else do like 85% of the work for you. We called her the glug 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 lady. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's actually hilarious. That's cool. So you guys have a happy day. Have a happy Wednesday, I think is the day that we're on right now. Nope, it's Tuesday. Got to remember that one. And if you need my cheat sheet on as to how to like what the 4 components of a power plate meal are and how to naturally freaking boost your the produce and the protein in every meal, that tends to be the ones that are missing from many meals across America. Comment cheat sheet. I will send you my simple 1-pager to help walk you through it like the easiest way possible. Cool? Happy Tuesday, guys. Bye-bye.